I'm Jennifer Angel. These are your stars, Capricorn. Okay, so for this week, you have the new moon. This one's new moon is sitting right there in your solar 10th house. So this is the area of your career, business, also the area of your purpose in life and how you go about bringing that purpose to fruition through your business and what you do. And of course, for Capricorn, this is one of the the most important area in your life. So, your purpose and what you're doing in life every day in a business level is always sort of up front for you to look at. Okay, but for this week, it's almost like there's a fresh start. I always like to think of the new moon as like a time when you can reevaluate things and choose to do them differently. It's a good time to look at your goals, look at how far you've come, where you want to go, and start to sort of set some new rules, regulations, or routines to follow to get that, to be disciplined to go ahead and make your dreams a reality. Now, the other thing which is coming into play this week also is that there is a connection between Venus and Jupiter. Now, any connection between Venus and Jupiter, I like to think as a positive connection. So, it's a very dynamic connection. It's a time when people can come together and opportunities can really just fall into place. Now, however, this week it is a square. Now, it's falling in your 6th house, which Jupiter is, going to be in for another year. And this is all to do with work, the service that you put out, and your day-to-day life and routines. And Venus is sitting there in your 9th house. Now, the 9th house can indicate international travel, international connections, and also brings in your purpose of life as well. So what this says to me is that there's an opportunity that's coming your way, and it could be something from overseas, but it could also be, because it's a square, it could also be a little bit exaggerated. Okay, it doesn't mean to say that it's not real and it won't go ahead, but it's sort of like the saying, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. So you want to just take somebody's projections of what they're putting out that something could be, and cut it in half, okay, and bring that back. That way that there's no disappointments. Now, your family life is under the telescope this week as well, with Uranus sitting there in Aries and Mars sitting there in your 12th house. So there's a nice connection between these two. So it's almost like if you can make some changes to do on the domestic scene around this time, then they're going to be positive changes. However, you may not have the time to really focus on them and do it the way that you want. You could be thrown into chaos, because that's what Uranus does. It's like just sudden, but you might find a creative way that you can rearrange your life on the domestic scene that's going to work a little better for you. Okay, so all good news. All right, have a great week, Capricorn. I'm Jennifer Angel. Thanks for watching.